now we're gonna match this up a little bit more. Okay. I did skip a few steps that I would normally actually go into taking some consideration, but they're not all that important. They're important, but not like super duper important. It all depends, you know. Basically, you would want to look at some reference pictures just to make sure you have everything is being done correctly. Say you can check for some of those for that. Okay, so that's pretty done. This last row, a ring across, and 2, 1. And one more. Okay. Lift this up a little bit. Down. 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 Like so. So there you go. It's just a couple more steps closer to having a finished hood. Alright, now, let's see what it looks like. Alright. So now, we gotta add some settings. Here we go. We're still in the Modified tab. We're going to go to Symmetry. Look for Symmetry. Alright. It should be Y-axis non-flip. Okay, with flip on. I'm sorry. The Y-axis. Symmetry should be on the Y-axis. Click the positive sign. Go to Mirror. Alright. Make sure on the Y-axis it's at 0. Alright. That way it should be kind of perfect. If it's not, then just drag the center a little bit more to the left so they touch. Once they touch, that's basically, it's centered. Or not centered, but it would be, the symmetry would be correct. Alright, pull that down a little more. Just a tiny bit more. Let's see right there. Down right there. Alright. Now this. We're gonna get rid of, or we're gonna get started. And get started on the tricky part. It's pretty tricky, not exactly the trickiest thing ever, but it's pretty tricky. And I'll show you. We're gonna get started on using some reference pictures. Let's see, I'm gonna set this up to where I can access my top part. Alright, Google Chrome. We're gonna use search Google Nissan Skyline R34. Okay. Images. I like to have my images at like ultra big, ultra humongous resolution. Okay. That's just me. That way you can see more detail versus like something really small and kind of crappy. For instance, this is one ginormous picture. It is ginormous, like full size. I get the headlight. It's a big picture. But this is a nice looking skyline, by the way. But anyway, we're gonna do this part. You see right here how that goes? It's not gonna be hard, but it's not gonna be super duper easy, especially if you're new to this. It's gonna take you a while to get that right sharpness and just get it right. It's gonna take a while to get it right. So what we'll do first, what I do, this is like my second or third time modeling, kind of getting started on modeling this car. I was modeling this car and then don't know what happened, but something got erased and that sucks. And yeah, so we're basically gonna follow the top line. All right, we're gonna follow the top line because the top line, like one level of the car is higher and the other side is lower. So we're gonna follow the top line where it's higher. Okay. So that's done pretty much. Yep. Kind of height is off. Just off a little bit. Pull it up a bit. Move this down. Move this down. All right. That looks about right. Okay, now we're going to, I would usually add, I'm gonna do this way different. I'm gonna do this different. Okay, we're gonna select this row. We're gonna ring that row of edges. And then we're gonna add a connect. Connect is usually my best friend. I use connect for everything. So now we're gonna slide. We're gonna slide it over. Okay. Basically, we're gonna slide over until you see most of the lines getting on that correct path. Okay. Hit OK. And then now we're just gonna start matching up the paths, matching up the vertices with the path. Not so hard. Like so. Okay. We'll worry about that part later. Right now we're gonna get this part mainly down. Okay. So we're gonna move these down a little bit, move that down a little bit, move this down a little bit, move this down a little bit, move this down a bit, move over. Like so, let me just move it down. Alright. And move this down. Move over a little bit, like so. Alright. We got somewhat of the idea down. As you see, kinda got it there. Yeah, kinda got it. And it starts like all the way up here. It starts very high, So we're gonna have to so here's this part. Now this part's usually fun. I like it. It's not hard. So we're gonna wonder how we get that. So there's a feature called target weld.